Alright, bruh. Alright. Low key. For the festivities today. Alright, low key. For today, the festivities for today. First, I'm gonna eat, bro. You know, also react to some YouTube, low key. Hopefully, my Steam works. Hopefully my Steam works. You feel me? So, yeah. Hopefully my Steam works. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully my Steam works. It should be working because I tested it like right before stream. So low key, it should be working. If I'm gonna be honest. So low key, it should be working. So yeah, it should be working. So right now, let's and you know it will be a 6-hour stream. You know, but right now let's jump into the festivities, bro. So right now, we're about to watch YouTube, bro. Like low key. I'm not gonna lie, me watching YouTube, bro, is probably gonna be like a tradition, bro. Cause I actually like, I don't know, I kind of like watching YouTube, bro. So yeah, I'm just saying that, you know, just keeping it being kind of being a buck, kind of gonna keep it a buck. So hopefully I can play ENA today, like low key. Hopefully it'll work, and like I will play ENA, but I probably won't play The Sims. I probably won't play The Sims, but I will play ENA though. I will play ENA. Like you feel me? So yeah. All right. Let's watch some YouTube. Alright, let's watch some Daily Dose of Internet.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
If you guys are wondering what I'm eating, bro, I got chicken parma, bro. I got chicken parma, and I got
Watch me
spaghetti.
toss this toy at my son.
Ladies, I'm not careful.
Oh, so Oxi, cadê o cabelo
I
do
got some bread, bro. Got some bread. Damn. Bro, those back cracks are insane.
They tried to slap each other without spitting out their water. This Amazon guy delivered a package and then immediately ran it over.
Nah, okay, I'll be dummy tight, bro. If that were ever happened to me, bro.
Her husband wasn't too happy that she was trying to feed the cat.
She licks her own butthole. She licks her own butthole.
I'm not gonna lie. If that cracked the entire windshield, I'll be like, yo, bro, I'll be swerving out of control, bro.
I have never seen a
Not
knife
gonna
this
lie.
sharp before.
That shit is like some samurai shit right there.
He was trying to put this
Not gonna
fish that he
lie.
caught back into the water. I have never been so
nah,
invested
dang it.
in a vending machine scenario like this.
No, no, no.
Bro, I wonder how someone does that, bro. That's like kind of crazy, bro.
Sadie, high five. No.
This window washer used water pressure to get himself back out of the building.
Nah, that's actually kind of scary, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, that shit a big brain though. Using water pressure.
She discovered a really smart way to get that little bit of extra ketchup.
Instead of like waiting for my ketchup bottle to go bleh, bleh, I like to use physics to get all my sauce.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been you that, bro. I've been you that.
Make sure your cap's on.
It's actually been looking pretty good.
They put Apple Vision goggles on a robot to see what would happen.
Now that robot gotta be tweaking, bro. Not gonna lie.
This goat really launched her own child.
It cost me maybe like...
Oh no.
No way.
This raccoon was saved from drowning in the sewer.
Ready? To Italy, I've got a pizza oven in my garden, and I want to go to the home of pizzas, go to Naples. Brilliant.
What?
I can't decide if this is a really smart or really
crazy.
dumb elephant tattoo.
I'm not gonna lie to with the raccoon thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. How the hell did it even get? How the hell did it even get in there, bro?
This restaurant gives you a discount if you're skinny.
Oh, can you do 10? Hold on, he's doing it.
Oh no, he's
Oh my gosh.
What if he gets
You're
stuck?
not dead.
He's gonna take the whole thing.
You should give, oh, well done.
Damn. Bro,
I
does
can't
not
tell
care.
if he did this on purpose or not.
No, there's no one's getting that 20% discount. Like low key. I know I sound like I'm delayed, but you know I'm just eating
Ready?
and I'm just like remembering it.
Okay. Leave the cheese.
Hello.
Not greedy ass dog.
I need directions here. Yes. Calderas, is it this way? This way? Oh, that way. Okay. Thank you very much.
He wanted to see what was hiding under the bridge. This dog somehow forgot how to jump.
Well, technically it did jump, but it just
So
failed.
this is kind of insane. This guy tried to use a video of an AI generated person to defend his case in court.
We will hear that video now.
May it please the court. I come here today a humble pro se
All right.
before a panel of 5 distinguished
Is
justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case? So if you are able to shut that off.
The seal started spinning out of control.
I'm not gonna lie, that's ballsy though.
The snake was ready to strike.
Do that AI shit.
I walk in here. Oh, what's that, eh? Who did that? Who did that? Do you know?
Their cat had to go to the vet to get iodine therapy, and as a result, they became very radioactive.
Bro, won't you get cancer just by being in the vicinity?
You never know what might be lurking in the night.
To be honest, I'll probably react the same way.
right, technically I should be concentrating on work right now, but I want to show you this is an HP or a high precipitation supercell. They should have the sirens going here right now. Insane lightning, but look.
I'm not gonna lie, whenever I eat a chicken parmesan, I just scrape all the cheese off and just leave it for the side, bro, depending on what kind of
really cool landscape video that I took. That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Chest, feet, and even down there. That's care.
Alright. I low-key kind of want to watch one of those like those prison ones. No, not prison ones. Those bro, I can't even fucking. Bro, I can't even mute my fucking shit, bro. If you guys hear buzzing, bro, it's my phone for some reason. I can't even like turn that shit off. Let me see. Let's see this one.
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ad blockers? Like, chill guys, just use Pi. It's a free Chrome extension and it basically...
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know I was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? You're here, okay? You're a part of very serious crimes. You have to be honest about all of it.
My partner talked to your mom, and I believe she's raised you to be an honest person and take responsibility for your actions. I don't think things went the way you thought they were going to go, but now is the time to be honest and be upfront.
349, we're any more crews. I'm pretty sure this guy's the driver's shot. Yeah, dude, he's done.
So that's when I said I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Well, this isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. This is an aggravated murder.
So that's when I said me.
When Dayton police received reports of a carjacking at 1 a.m. on January 26,
Nah, they just murdered someone, bro, and they're like, yo, bro, like, it's not a big serious deal, bro, that's crazy.
However, when gunshots rang out in the same part of the city just an hour later, officers quickly realized they were dealing with something far more gruesome. Rushing to the second crime scene, they discovered that the victim, 35-year-old Brandon Cooper, had been brutally executed in an assassination-style murder. With no suspects in sight, investigators tracked the stolen vehicle from the first crime
yesterday when I was like watching a video, like another nigga was named Brandon, bro. How much, bro? Is Brandon that much of a common name? Like,
including 15-year-old DeTravon Mitchell and 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, who were brought to the Dayton Police Department for further questioning.
Tell me how we came into contact with you, Mr. Peaks.
I woke up and I just seen the SWAT team. When my friend woke me up, he said, "Brother, SWAT team is outside." I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro, we gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside. I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day didn't start with the SWAT team. What happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at?
322 a.m.
Who were you there to chill with?
Me and Red.
And who?
Red. I just had pulled up, and then that's when I got sleepy, so I went to sleep.
Detectives are faced with two crime scenes. The first, a carjacking on St. Agnes Road at around 1 a.m. The second, the murder of Brandon Cooper, took place just minutes away on Fergus Avenue. But strangely, it happened almost an hour later. While detectives know that the teenagers had to be involved in the carjacking, since the stolen vehicle was found in their garage, they were now trying to determine whether they also played a role in Cooper's murder.
I'll be frank with you.
gotta turn it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're gonna be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right? So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a lift earlier today.
So I don't have no proof I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch it.
The plan was never to pay for it. The plan was to steal a car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head. Or where you say you were laying your head.
Bro, why would they do this, bro? This makes no sense.
Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
No.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges for this kind of thing, okay? We're going to charge you for 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them, okay? You're going to go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars to steal this morning.
Bro, they're like to be honest,
the second one,
like even though he's only 15, bro, being tried as an adult is kind of crazy.
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I didn't got no job.
What do you think everyone else has been here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You know what they said, but we know what they said.
Unfortunately for Tylen Peaks, detectives had already spoken with the 3 other suspects, including DeTravon Mitchell,
Nah, he snitched,
who
bro.
had opened up to them much more easily, just 4 hours
crazy.
earlier.
But I'm not gonna lie, they did this for no reason, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, to be honest, by this point, it doesn't really matter if he's just 15 years old, bro. If he knew what he's doing, brother, nah, lock him up, bro. Lock him up.
Girls. Alright. So did you find any girls? Okay. They just didn't want to hang out? Okay. So, at some point you all leave, right? And you go get a new one. Is that fair? Were you going to go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take your car? Yeah. Okay. And you're telling the truth, man. I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay. You remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage? Yeah. Probably or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen? Just happened.
On the night of January 26, 2022, Tylen, DeTravon, and their friends Ray and Ron had booked a lift ride with the intent of stealing the vehicle. Though each suspect had a different story, detectives determined that the ride was booked using DeTravon Mitchell's phone at 12:30 a.m., with the armed carjacking taking place shortly after, at around 1 a.m.
How many guys were in the car? 2.
Nah, they're just trying to sell, like, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of L friends, bro, because they're trying to just, like, protect themselves.
Who had that one? Okay. Who else had it?
To be honest, by this point, it doesn't really matter. Like, if they already know you did it, trying to lessen your sentence is honestly, like, the best thing you could do, bro. I'm not gonna lie, lying is really the best thing you could do.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun? Possible.
Eventually, detectives also broke Tylen Peaks, who admitted to playing a key role in the carjacking.
So it's book your next hotel.
If you don't book, it's a shame.
So it's resort.
Sweet vacation.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Trisha. But I don't know, I just know about the first lift.
So tell us what happened.
We booked the lift, and then we just told her to get out the car. That's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing, that's the only lift I know. I don't know about nowhere.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know where the lift.
Did you drive?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
I don't know.
detectives now had enough evidence to believe that DeTravon and Tylen were primarily responsible for the first carjacking, they still faced a much bigger challenge, solving the second crime, as they had a murder victim on their hands. This task, however, would prove itself to be much more difficult than anticipated.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, add robbery, add murder. You know exactly what murder is. His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So that's when I say I kill somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro. Okay?
You can't read them out
I'm not going to read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did. And that's how this works. I would bet every penny I've ever made in my life that DeTravon, Ty, Ray, and Ron went back out to get another way. Because that one was fun, and that one worked. And then the second one went sideways. Okay? So that's where we're at.
Well, they did this for no reason. They just did
Here,
it for shits and
you
giggles.
did grown-up stuff, and that's where we're at. We
No,
got
I'm not gonna lie.
Let's go get another one. Right?
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so tell me about that.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Some people just aren't reliable, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you want something done yourself, bro, do it yourself, bro. I'm just saying.
Right? Same for people.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Having people in like situations like this is more like of a liability.
Okay. Who all has guns in the car this time?
Same people.
Huh?
Same people.
You and Ty? Or you and Ty or Ray?
I feel like good. What I do?
Huh?
Yeah,
Which one? Because that's important, you know what I mean? Who'd you give the gun to?
Ty and Ray. The only two that has takes.
So Ty and Ray both had guns? One of them had yours. Okay? Who said what?
We did the same thing the last time.
They just pulled guns on it? So they pulled guns on it. Right? Somebody said, give me the car, get out.
Get out the car.
Get out the car. What does he do?
Just sit there.
He didn't get out? Okay. What happened next?
Got out the car.
All four of you got out of the car?
Oh man, I got some sauce on my screen.
But they're still,
They still in the back.
Ty and Ray are still in the back seat. Okay? And they're the guys with guns. Okay? And they're still in the back seat when he takes off. And how many gunshots you hear?
2.
According to DeTravon, Tylen and Ray both stayed inside the car when 2 shots were fired, killing Lyft driver Brandon Cooper. Before the fatal shots, he claimed that he and Ron had already stepped out of the vehicle. Interestingly, Tylen told a nearly identical story, with one key difference. He insisted that he and Ron were the only ones who got out of the car, not DeTravon. Both these stories, however, would soon turn out to be impossible.
I think there's
they were just lying out of their asses, bro.
That you're telling me about this second event, okay? And I know what you did, right? And I get it. You put your pull on somebody else and don't put yourself in committing this second offense, which you did. Right? No, come on, man. You've been telling me the truth so far, but I think this is the part where it gets a little hairy because this puts you involved in this man being shot.
To be real with you, just keep it on,
Do it.
Shot 3 times.
Huh?
Shot 3 times.
Who shot 3 times? You shot 3 times?
No. Right. Ty and Ron get out.
Ty and Ron get out.
Me and Ray stay in the car.
Who has your gun?
Ray.
And then who's got the other gun?
Ty.
Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door.
He spread it off. And then Ray shot him twice.
Let's do this. Okay, so stand up. I'm the driver, right? Come over here. I'm the driver, and he's trying to pull him out, right? And he went in, and so Ty's trying to pull him out.
The door was locked.
So Ty can't get in the door. So where is Ray when Ray shoots him?
Ray right here.
Outside of the car. So I'm facing this way, right? So how does Ray shoot him?
He had the gun something like this.
Okay. So there's no
bullet
bullet
holes in the interior. He's got 2 in the back.
2 in the back.
Yeah.
Not through the seat or anything.
No, his story's bullshit. So because the car was stopped right at the curb, right at the intersection.
Bro, what kind of police interrogation police station is this, bro?
Because they were already stopped at the intersection. That's right where the casings are.
Both DeTravon and Tylen had purposefully withheld a crucial detail.
What's going on, y'all?
When officers arrived on Ferguson Avenue at 2:08 a.m., they pronounced 35-year-old Brandon Cooper dead at the scene. 2 bullet casings were found inside the car, supporting DeTravon's claims that Cooper had been shot from inside the vehicle. However, what didn't add up was the discovery of 2 additional bullet casings outside on the road.
I'm sandwiched between the 2 generations. I'm helping to give caregiver responsibilities to my dad and then my son who's just out of college. So it's like, where can I put my money?
Shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It's a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense. Oh, I don't think. Huh? You did. Where did you shoot him from? Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun? Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me? Were you on the driver's side by the door or in the middle? In the middle. Twice inside the car. And then shot like at the car. Or did you hit him, anything?
Surprisingly, DeTravon eventually confessed, claiming that he alone was responsible for Brandon Cooper's murder. Although the accounts of what actually transpired on January 26, 2022 varied among the 4 suspects, detectives had an explanation for the key moments. It all began around 12:30 a.m.
So he tried to cover for his friends, bro. That's kind of
using
L stuff right there.
DeTravon
That's L
Mitchell's
stuff.
phone.
I mean W stuff. That's
Approximately
W stuff
25
right
minutes
there.
later, as the driver reached a stop sign on St Agnes Road, DeTravon and Tylen, who were both armed, pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot. They robbed the victim, taking her belongings before Tylen took control of the vehicle and drove it to Anna Street, where they parked it inside a garage. At around 1:40 a.m., just like the first incident, a second lift ride was booked, again starting on Oak Ridge Drive. This time, however, it ended on Ferguson Avenue at 1:51 a.m., just 1 street away from the first crime scene. Once again, DeTravon and Tylen played key roles in the robbery. Inside the car, they both pulled out their weapons, threatening to shoot with the apparent intention of robbing the victim. When he did not comply, DeTravon fired 2 shots into his back, fatally wounding him, before firing a 3rd round at the vehicle as all 4 teenagers fled. The second bullet casing found outside on the ground came from Tylen's firearm, as he also fired at the vehicle while escaping. 9 minutes after the murder, at 2 a.m., surveillance cameras captured the group running back toward Anna Street.
Bro, that's crazy.
We see the police, so we start running. You see police where? Going down the street. Like towards where you just came from? Like where you shot the guy?
Around an hour later, a SWAT team raided the building after tracking the stolen vehicle from the first crime scene to the house where the teenagers had been staying. They were then arrested and taken
They're
to
so
Dayton PD
stupid,
for
bro.
questioning.
Like, bro, and they did this for no reason, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
I told you I ran. I just ran.
New here at 5, 2 17-year-olds are headed to prison for murdering a Lyft driver. And in court today, the driver's mother had words for those teens. News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live. Mike, lots of emotion at the Montgomery County Courthouse today.
Absolutely, James. Trayvon Mitchell and Tylen Peaks were only 15 years old when Brandon Cooper was lured to a robbery attempt and then shot to death in 2022.
During the trial, both Tylen Peaks and Trayvon Mitchell were tried as adults due to the severity of their charges.
Yeah, understandable.
Initially, Tylen pleaded not guilty, but as overwhelming evidence of his involvement surfaced, he later changed his plea to guilty. Similar to Trayvon Mitchell, Tylen was convicted on multiple charges, including murder, aggravated robbery,
Wasn't there like
felonious
two
assault,
other like
grand
people?
theft of a motor
I guess they got away with it.
and tampering with evidence. Although Tylen was never definitively linked to the fatal shots that killed Brandon Cooper, police records revealed that he had been involved in multiple similar robberies in the days leading up to the murder. These prior offences proved critical in court. As a result, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison, while Trayvon Mitchell received 25 years to life. Ray and Ron, whose identities were never made public, were tried in juvenile court due to their lesser roles in Brandon Cooper's murder.
Juvenile. Oh, so they just went to juvie.
So
they're lesser roles.
I just don't have to make it really bad. The life you took that fateful morning was an amazing young man who would help anyone and literally give you the shirt off his back.
When Brandon Cooper kissed his wife goodnight on January 25th, he began his usual night shift as a Lyft driver, working to provide for his family. No one could have predicted that just hours later, his life would be tragically cut short.
Yo, bruh. That's tragic, bruh. That's actually tragic. Like, low-key, bro. Like, bro, they just did that shit for no reason. They actually did that shit for, like, shits and giggles. Like, that shit makes no sense. Like, actually. Hold up. I'll be right back. Nah, but W Chicken Parma, bro. W Chicken Parma. Shit was bombastic, bro. Actually spectacular. BRB. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Let's watch this one.
My wife was murdered. I want to go after Sarah's killers.
Sarah's 911. You need police, fire, ambulance? Yes, I need an ambulance at as fast as they can get here. Tell me exactly what happened. I'm not sure. Somebody's hurt really bad. I need somebody to get here as fast as they can get here, please. Do you see any weapons there? Yes, there's a knife. Look at her hand. There's a knife in her hand? Yes.
Damn.
Take a deep breath for me, okay?
Bro, that shit sounds tragic.
On Christmas Eve in 2013, at 7 p.m, Randall Adelot, who had come only to drop off his young daughter at a Gulf Breeze residence, discovered that his ex-wife was lying in a pool of blood in the living room. When police officers arrived at the scene, they documented that the victim was brutally murdered, noting numerous amounts of bloodied knives scattered around the body. As detectives approached Randall, who was sobbing uncontrollably outside the house, he shockingly confessed that he suspected his own son, Brandon, might be responsible for the murder. Since the suspect was
why is all their names Brandon, bro?
Leaving the premises earlier. They later located
Brandon why is all their names
Brandon? House, where they apprehended him and brought him to the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office for questioning. As detectives photographed the suspect, they noticed that Brandon appeared to have showered recently. This, however, could not hide the visible scratches and bloodstains that were all over his body. Detectives are certain that Brandon played a role in the murder of his mother. Their goal is to get a confession.
Like, bro, why is their name Brandon, bro? Why are they having my name? Like, they're always having my name. Why is it Brandon? Like, actually, bro? Bro, are people named Brandon just murderers, bro? Like, what? Well, actually, no, because the other guy, his name was Brandon, and he got murdered. But, like, dude, Brandon's just be getting into, like, these predicaments, bro. These sorrowful-ass predicaments. Like, what? Like, what the...
We might talk to you a little bit. I'm not sure if he's hopped anywhere else since they got you at your dad's house or not, but I'd like to talk to you a little bit if you don't mind. Alright, that's fine. First of all, how are you doing?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Anywhere here?
No, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you?
Because I drove Sharon Hill.
You drove it?
Sharon Hill.
Sharon Hill?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Why? Tell him what happened. She sent me to drug rehab when I had no drugs in my system. And then she kept on getting mad at me every time I would tell her I didn't have any drugs in my system. And she just drove me to the brink where I said I really don't have any drugs in my system. I just completely lost it one day.
What day was that?
Today.
Several months before the murder, Sharon Adelot caught her son using and selling synthetic substances. He was subsequently admitted to a drug rehab program where drug tests returned clean. According to police reports, friends and teachers had noticed Brandon behaving oddly in the months leading up to the murder. Brandon's behaviour had shifted drastically. He went from being a good kid to someone prone to violence. He had multiple arguments with his mother and even punched a school friend in the face for no apparent reason.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Tell me what happened and tell me about your afternoon.
I woke up.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna say anything, bro. I'm low-key not gonna say anything, bro.
And she just looked at me like I was crazy. And I had enough of it, so I decided to kill her. You live with your dad, right? Yes, sir. Where does he live at? Behind Circle K. Is that where the police found him tonight? Yes, sir.
went over to your mom. Y'all started
Nah, bro, just confessing to everything, bro. Like, he don't really care.
What did you kill her with?
A knife and a baseball bat.
Where'd you get the baseball bat?
Out of my room.
At your mom's house and dad's house.
My mom.
Where's the bat now?
It's in my car.
The car was being selected.
Yes, sir.
How many times did you hear it with the bat?
A lot.
Damn.
Where'd you get the knives from?
The kitchen drawers.
How many knives?
A lot.
Got any idea how many times you stabbed her?
No, sir. Just stabbed her.
While it's unusual to see a murder suspect confess with a smile,
Nah, bro does
the
not care,
circumstances
bro.
of this case
He's
make
like so
Brandon's
nonchalant
hurt
about
even
it.
more disturbing. Brandon claimed that a weird look from his mother was enough of a reason for him to murder.
Bro, every time
in
it
a
just says my
grotesquely
name, bro,
brutal
like,
way.
bro, it just irks me, bro.
Detectives
Like, dude.
concluded that the crime scene was shockingly gruesome, with the autopsy report only highlighting the brutality further.
What made you go over there and did she call you and
Like, bro, it's not even Brendan, bro. It's like, it's freaking Brandon, bro. Like, why, bro?
On my sister.
His sister wasn't home there, right?
No, sir. She came over from Dad's house.
That's your biological sister, stepsister.
That's my biological sister.
How old is she?
10.
On December 24th, at approximately 7 p.m., Elizabeth Adelot, Brandon's sister, left with her father, Randall, to purchase a last-minute Christmas present for Sharon. During this time, Brandon was already at his mother's house, as he was invited to dinner earlier. When Elizabeth and her father returned with the gift, Sharon was already murdered. While Brandon
Nah, that's
provided
crazy.
a detailed account of the timeline and methods used to kill his mother, detectives slowly realised they weren't dealing with the usual suspect, as there seemed to be a deeper and more disturbing layer affecting Brandon's mental state.
You go to your mom's house, I mean, is this something that you sit down and hang out a while, or as soon as you get there?
It just happened immediately when I got there.
What happened right when you pulled in?
I got out of my car, walked up to the door, knocked on it. She shut the door and I stabbed her.
Did you go inside?
Then that was just so blunt and just like so straightforward.
And then she shut the door?
Yes, ma'am.
You take the bat out of the car when you got there?
The bat was already in the room.
Okay, then the room is your mom's house, not your dad.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did you say anything to her? I mean, did y'all talk at all before you found her?
No, ma'am.
Is that the only, I mean, what kind of issues have you really had other than that?
That was the only one.
After you stabbed her and
Now,
you left
bro,
the house,
why did that go kind of like,
When did she?
kind of hard or like kind of like cold, bro? Like, oh, it was the only one. Like, what?
No, sir.
Like, not to like idolize it or anything, but like, bro, I'm just saying, like, damn, that shit sounding cold.
And got shut up, and then I went outside.
After Brandon killed his mother, he had no intention in hiding the evidence. Out of all the knives left scattered in the living
he did
room
not
and on
care.
the victim's body, Brandon took only one knife and a bloodied baseball bat with him to his father's house, where he placed the knife in a kitchen drawer. Detectives theorised that Brandon may have put it there because he thought it belonged to his father. However, Randall couldn't confirm whether it was actually his knife or not. Before officers arrived to arrest him, Brandon placed his bloodied clothes in the laundry basket, took a shower, and changed clothes. Particularly the lack of intent to conceal evidence struck detectives as odd and unusual. Brandon was later
He just did not
diagnosed with schizophrenia and specified that voices told him to kill his mother. This diagnosis would play a key role in the court proceedings.
Why is everybody putting up with ads like it's 2010?
Nah, bro got schizophrenia.
Guys, just use Pi. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up and it blocks.
Did you change clothes when you got home?
Yes, sir.
Where are the clothes that you wear when you stabbed your mom?
I threw them in the dirty clothes basket.
That address
At my dad's house, yes.
Did you take any of the knives with you when you left your mom?
Yes, sir. I took only one.
Where is it now?
It's at my dad's house.
Where at Dad?
It's behind all the other knives and spoons and everything and all in the tray.
Kitchen drawer?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about what happened?
Like I did the right thing.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think you did the right thing?
Because she was saying that I was smoking weed or I wasn't.
The fact that Brandon brutally killed his mother because she simply cared for him is shocking in itself. However, police reports reveal how much
what?
he had cared for him is shocking in itself.
No, that's crazy.
However, killed his mother.
Did he actually just say that?
Because she was saying
he killed his mother because she simply cared for him is shocking in itself.
No, that's crazy.
However, police reports reveal
Not just
a much
simply
more
caring for him,
disturbing
bro.
layer
Basically got
to
her
his
killed, but that's
exact reason
crazy.
for the murder. A social worker who visited Brandon in jail was disturbed by what he shared with her. Fearing that other lives might be in danger, she contacted the sheriff's office on December 30th to report what Brandon told her. Brandon claimed that he was a god chosen to fulfill a prophecy by murdering his mother. According to him, this act would immortalize his mother, allowing her to spend eternity with her ex-husband, Randall. He further claimed that a ruler of Navarre, who he referred to as Braxton Strange, had given him this task. Brandon also mentioned several school friends who were allegedly part of this prophecy. When detectives reached out to their families, they found no evidence of anyone's involvement in any cult or prophecy. A person named Braxton Strange could not be identified.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. That sounds made up, bro. Braxton Strange.
And then, my aunt was involved, my aunt's friend was involved, my sister was even involved. Whenever I had to take a drug test and I passed it and I went to the real one. I failed the first one. Then I went to the real one and I passed it and it still checked me into a drug rehab facility.
Okay. And you're saying your aunt, your sister, and your dad were involved in checking into that facility?
That was all my mom's idea.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Even I would be pissed. Like if say if hypothetically my mom sent me to like a rehab center, even though I'm like clean, I didn't even do nothing really. I would be pissed off. But murder is crazy.
Should be kicked off the ground.
And that shit diabolical.
This girl that's in charge of weed smoking, she's Native American.
She's in charge of all of these things?
Yeah.
In the whole world, or?
Yeah. She only even smokes weed.
Throughout the entire interrogation, Brandon insisted that he killed his mother because she took him to a drug rehab facility after he tested positive for multiple drugs in an over-the-counter test. Text messages between the parents revealed that Sharon had pleaded to keep Brandon in treatment. Randall, however, did not believe Brandon was using drugs and checked him out of the facility after he passed drug tests during his stay. 2 weeks after his release, Brandon would go on to kill his mother on Christmas Eve.
Nah.
During a search of Randall's
That's
house,
crazy.
investigators found a smoking device with residue in Brandon's bedroom.
Nah, bruh. On Christmas Eve is crazy.
That sounds ready to go home.
Give us just a few minutes and we'll try to get you out here, okay?
Alright.
Nah, yeah, they just left.
Brandon Adelot's last words prompted detectives to halt the interrogation, as it became clear that he was severely disconnected from reality and already provided all relevant information to detectives. After the interrogation, crime technicians collected DNA samples from Brandon before he was booked into the Santa Rosa County Jail at 2:10 a.m.
Adult free
Hikikomori's teenager accused of killing his own mother on Christmas Eve made his first appearance in juvenile court.
17-year-old Brandon Adelot currently faces second-degree murder charges, but those could very well be upgraded to first degree, a charge that carries a life sentence. Our Russell Colburn attended the hearing. He joins us live from Santa Rosa County Courthouse.
Hey, Russell, what did you learn today?
When Brandon Adelot was charged with premeditated first-degree murder in December 2013, the public expected a straightforward trial. However, court proceedings appeared more complex, as experts diagnosed Brandon with schizophrenia and concluded that auditory hallucinations in the form of voices played a role in the murder.
They determined that in their opinion he was incompetent to proceed. Then the court ordered a second expert to examine him, who reached the same conclusion.
In the midst of these court proceedings, Brandon's erratic behaviour and delusional thoughts underlined that he is indeed not competent to stand trial.
Created the world's perfect formula. You guys are all welcome. We'll get over that shortly. And then the Germans have the Jewish inside their head, the black people have the Vietnamese people inside their head. The French have the Italian inside of their head. Saudi Arabian have the Chinese inside of their head. The British have the Venezuelan inside of their head. The Greeks have the...
In 2016, Brandon was declared competent to stand trial but was found not guilty by reason of insanity. 11 years after the murder, in August 2024, he again appeared in court as he was set to be transferred from Florida State Hospital, where he had been held since the murder, to the Appalachia Center, a secure step-down facility. Experts determined that he no longer met the criteria for commitment at Florida State Hospital, even though staff caught him with a box cutter in 2021. Brandon explained that he stole the item for self-defense. Family and friends reacted strongly to this ruling, with Brandon's sister, Elizabeth Adelot, who was only 10 when she lost her mother, and Pam Hill, Sharon's sister, giving statements during the hearing.
Brandon has changed for the better, and his family and doctors can see that this next step is what's best for him. Fast forwarding to Christmas Eve of 2013, the events that unfolded that night.
Damn, bro, this is sad, bro.
My brother, the one I adored and looked up to, but rather the actions and heinous nature of what happened to my mother was the result of an undiagnosed mental health disorder known as schizophrenia. But he was failed by so many people. Brandon's family failed him, saying it was drugs. His teachers failed him. His coaches failed him. Medical staff failed him. And even professionals at facilities designed to diagnose this type of disease failed him.
A lot of this sounds, in theory, like we have a plan. He killed my sister when his life was charmed. It's no secret I've never wanted him to get out of the incarceration or the admission.
No, bro actually kind of looks like his dad now, bro. Like low-key.
I never wanted him out.
For the last 11 years, Brandon has shown no trace of grief or remorse. Now he faces the reality of spending the rest of his life confined within a secure treatment facility.
Nah, bro did not care. Alright, I'm gonna watch this one. This is gonna be the last one, bro, for the day. Low key. Like I guess I could watch a little bit more, but no, that's like last resort, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not necessarily I actually it depends after this video if I'll be tapped out. I don't know, it depends.
And I pull the sheet back, I get on it, and he wakes up. He's, why are you down? Why are you down? Yeah, why are you down? It's like something out of...
I already watched this one before. Not on stream, but like off stream. Yeah, I guess this is a recent channel, low key.
17-year-old Carlos Hallowell from Citrus County was taken to police headquarters after making an urgent 911.
Watch this one. Alright, let's see this one.
On Wednesday, April 27th, 2016, John Todd called the Martin County Sheriff's Office to report that his sister, Trisha Todd, was missing. She hadn't picked up her daughter, Faith, from the babysitter that day, which was highly unusual for her. When deputies arrived at the residence where Trisha was living, the scene inside her house appeared normal. Nothing was ransacked, and nothing seemed suspicious. However, her vehicle was parked across from her residence, not in its usual spot. Inside the vehicle, the police found her purse and keys left on the passenger seat, but her cell phone and wallet were nowhere to be found. The deputies initiated a BOLO, be on the lookout for a missing person. Trisha occasionally left her house in the middle of the night to walk on the beach. To get to that area from her home, she had to pass through some of the rougher parts of town. The detectives suspected that she might have gone for a late-night swim and possibly drowned, but they weren't sure. All they had at that moment was speculation. That night, the deputies contacted Trisha's brother and asked him who she was with last. Mr. Todd indicated that her ex-husband, Mr. Williams, was in town and was likely the last person with her. When the police reached out to Stephen over the phone, he explained that he had come to town for the week to visit his daughter, which was a common occurrence. Stephen Williams, who had previously served in the Air Force and had no criminal history, cooperated fully with the investigators and came across as a gentle, laid-back individual. Trisha had custody of her daughter, Faith, and Stephen was able to see Faith whenever he wanted. He visited Trisha and Faith that week in April. He drove down from the base in North Carolina and got an Airbnb in Florida. That day, the 26th of April, Trisha left Faith with him for the evening. The next day, Trisha was due to collect Faith from the babysitter and go to work, but she didn't show up. As Stephen was reportedly the last person to see Trisha alive, he was invited to the interrogation room at Martin County Sheriff's Office for a formal interview.
Formal interview. What the fuck? Fucking type of
Stephen told detectives that he went and picked his daughter up from the babysitter. There was a point that night, close to midnight, where his daughter, Faith, started to get fussy, so he sent Trisha a text message.
So I texted her, like, hey, baby, she was so fussy, I was late, but if you're up kind of thing, like, would you mind coming to comic or whatever? And then, like, she texted back, like, on my way. Awesome. So, she goes goodbye, she comes over, she sits with Faith. Faith is happy now, 12:30, 1 o'clock by now. Yeah. She leaves, Faith is asleep, and then, well, she didn't leave, actually, her car was out of gas. Which, that really frustrates me. That's her thing, her car never has gas in it. She mentioned there's a gas station down the street, and I was like, you know what, gas stations, gas cans, you got any money, I'll just drive my car, I'll go get you a gas can, some gas, no big deal. So she gives me a 20, I leave the gas station, maybe a half mile out. Get the gas can, pay for it, get 2 gallons of gas, leave for the gas in her car, and then I told her good night, basically. I'll contact you tomorrow, you can call me or whatever. That's it. Next day, Faith wakes up, I take her to Walmart. And I messaged her that day after getting no reply. Straight to voicemail. I'm like, what's annoying? I don't want to stay here all day. Like, I don't like driving at night. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take her to the beach. That's where I picked her up from anyway, and that's who normally watches her.
Stephen's assertion is that he left his child with the babysitter and headed back home. Detectives found this scenario puzzling, as it raised concerns regarding why a father would leave town without knowing the mother's whereabouts.
What do you think happened to her? I don't know. It would be like 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning, and she'd be like, oh, I want to go for a walk. She would say, like, I want to talk with God. But it's like, at 2 in the morning, you're just going to be walking the neighborhood by yourself. Like, you don't even have, like, some pepper spray. You don't have your phone. Like, especially that kind of person that's oblivious to that stuff. She's always had that, like, God will protect me thing going on. Like, nothing will happen to me. I'm a child of God. And, like,
Bro, that's crazy.
that's good to have that kind of faith. But it gets to a point where, like, let's be reasonable here. Like, good people still die every day.
Oh shoot. He was free to go home.
Tonight, the effort to find a missing Hobe Sound mother continues. Trisha Todd was reported missing on Wednesday.
We don't want to miss something.
They weren't
Sheriff
able to
William
find
Snyder
evidence
says
on
there's
her,
no
on
timetable
him.
to call off the search, not ruling anything out at this time.
So we don't have any evidence of a crime, but we have very suspicious circumstances under which she's missing.
Over 60 volunteers joined a team of deputies to thoroughly search the rugged Florida scrub brush near Trisha's home. The police were tirelessly searching every possible location, hoping to find any clues about Trisha's whereabouts. While talking to Trisha's family, detectives learned some very disturbing facts about Stephen's past and his behaviour. Investigators not only found evidence that Stephen had killed Trisha's puppies, but also uncovered a troubling history.
Nah, that's crazy.
Although never officially charged or convicted, Stephen had been arrested for domestic violence against Trisha. Her mother recalled a shocking incident where Stephen had punched her in the stomach while she was pregnant, horrifyingly hoping for a miscarriage. While thoroughly going through the timeline of events, detectives found a hole in Stephen's story. One of the neighbours reported that they saw Stephen leaving in Trisha's car, a detail Stephen failed to mention in his interview. The investigators were certain of one thing. Trisha's car, initially found at her home in the morning, was clearly out of place. The task at hand was to uncover evidence, leading the investigators to collect footage from surveillance cameras at nearby businesses. Upon closer examination, the footage revealed something startling. Trisha's car had left her residence, raising red flags.
Damn.
What made this particularly perplexing was Stephen's earlier statement claiming she hadn't left until around 2 a.m. Yet the video footage showed her car cruising down US 1 at 1 a.m. All eyes turned to Stephen as a potential driver. If he had indeed taken her car, he would have had to trek back home on foot. After reviewing footage from 3 different cameras, they identified a figure that matched Stephen's description. In the dimly lit background, they could just barely make out a person with a distinctive gait. This individual seemed to be walking from the vicinity of Trisha's residence to the north of US 1 in the early morning hours. This revelation marked a significant breakthrough in the investigation. The detectives decided to confront Stephen with this newly found evidence. He was called into the police station for yet another interview.
The neighbor, while you're leaving her car, you saw you going back and forth. You recognize this area here? The entrance to the community center? Yeah, one way in, one way out.
The detectives didn't share the video CCTV footage with Stephen because its poor quality made it inconclusive, giving him the opportunity to deny it was him and claim it could have been someone else. The strategy they had was not to show him the video, but was to show him the locations of where the video cameras were facing.
Damn, bro could have just denied it and he probably could have went home again.
That's how you said she came home. 1:20. There goes her car coming out. A couple minutes later, that same car, her car, makes the U-turn right here. Okay? We see the car coming back in here. So literally went towards her house, came back. Why is that? Home didn't go home. You know the cameras get footage of the sidewalk all the way up to this one. And people on foot also. Around 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. I'd be asleep by then. I did tell you that that camera, that computer plate, is HD. It's you walking.
The detective was aware of Stephen's narcissistic tendencies, so she leveraged this knowledge and strove to establish a connection with him by portraying Trisha in a negative manner.
You got a lot wrong.
That's
You're good
crazy.
looking, you're young, you got straight, and you got this crazy, fat, crazy ass. She's come after you straight, and you got this crazy, fat, crazy. You're good looking, you're young, you got straight, and you got this crazy, fat, crazy ass. She's come after you before.
Nah, bro, manipulation, bro. using his narcissistic tendencies against him, bro.
Never get back to me, but it's an overwhelming amount of evidence pointing at you. So help me continue painting this picture of you. I just need to know what she does to you.
Nah, deception 101, bro. Like, what?
I really don't. I need you to work with me and even tell me that you're being 100% honest with me.
First time I left.
Okay?
She asked me to go back in her laptop so she can keep on. I said, okay.
Nah, bro, lying, bro. Bro already messed up, bro. He could have just said, yeah, nah, that wasn't me, bro. I know that seems kind of low IQ, but like, bro.
I just turn around and like, hang back. She walked before, and she was very soft. And I got freaked out because I'm like, oh my god, now she's lying before. She's not responsive, and this looks really bad. And I can't explain. And the whole thing is, I don't know why you're doing this to me when I've done nothing but trying to be a good person to you. So I just put in the car. And I'm just driving, thinking.
Because she passed away in that car. There was nothing you did to her. She just passed away. And then you freaked out even more. Was that fair to say?
Nah, bro messed up, bro. They got him in a genjutsu, bro. He can't break away from it, bro. It's over. It's raps.
Just let her lay there, so peaceful. You're just lying there, you're breathing shallow. I can't call. I don't know where the hell.
Nah, bro, just lying by this point, bro. They already got him, bro.
She got passed while she
Now it's over. GG's.
You can't go backwards. Tell me she was shallow.
Really shallow.
In a sudden turn of events, Stephen admitted that Trisha had passed away in his car. Subsequently, he chose to dispose of her body on the side of the road. However, he then recalled his admission, realising what he had implicated himself in, and retracted his statement by claiming that Trisha was, in fact, still alive, as she was exhibiting
Nah,
signs
he got
of
lost in the
breathing.
sauce, bro. He's stupid.
She would just snap out of it. Just come back. I dropped her car. I just changed. They didn't want anything to do with it.
Where did you change your clothes?
So that's right there. Threw the whole bag away. I didn't ask for this. I just wanted to come spend some time with my dog. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know anything.
What if is a symptom that torments individuals with OCD?
What if I upset someone I love?
What if I have to think?
She was in here and she was playing this way.
Was this carpet here?
And all I thought was, this is some kind of like trick. This is some kind of like ploy to get back at me or to mess things up for me.
How long was she on the floor before you decided to check her or do something with her?
I have no idea.
Okay. What did you do with her?
I just put her in the door. I didn't know what I should do at that point.
The investigators were convinced that Stephen was performing an elaborate act, pretending to be upset and crying, though no tears were shed. Despite this, the detectives had to maintain the charade for a while, allowing him to believe he was in control. Then they advised him that the best course of action was to lead them to the place where he had left her peacefully. He agreed to do so.
Bro, I am not going to lie, bro. Bro's a good actor, bro. But his narcissism got the better of him, bro. He's a victim of his own hubris.
Okay. You need to give her mother back to her. I can't. Okay. I told her she's gonna need some type of stability. You're all she's got. You are the only living parent that she has left. You need to show her she's gonna grow up saying, my dad is talking to my mom, and he left her out. Is that what you want your daughter to grow up thinking? Knowing that take me.
Yeah, he really don't care, bro.
You have to. Steven, you know it's, I don't know. I don't. The only reason you're not taking.
Like he wanted to get the milk.
After driving around aimlessly, the detectives had made no progress.
I guess he
in
just wanted to
finding
visit
Tricia.
his daughter, but like didn't really want
Stephen
to have the
believed that he had
responsibility of
evaded
taking care of
arrest
her.
once again and was free to go home. However, he was no longer in control because what he had forgotten is that the whole time he was explaining this, he had told the detectives that he left his daughter, Faith, at the house by herself. As a result, he was placed under arrest for child endangerment, which gave the detectives more time to continue interrogating him.
You're no point trying to.
Yeah, bro just ended up like, you
Call
know,
911.
building
Because
one
wait
thing
a minute,
after another,
you're
bro.
going through her car.
Yes, I can take her home, is what I thought. I can just take her home.
But you
Out of
didn't.
my hair.
But you didn't. You
Because-
wanted her out of here, and you got it.
Because I didn't.
You got it, and I'm gonna prove it. There really is no emotion in there. There really is nothing in there for her, huh?
What are you talking about? I'm just
You
following
wanted her
what
wrong.
you're saying.
Nah,
I
bro
wanted
sucks,
her
bro.
To not be dead in my home. I wanted whatever this was to not be affecting me the way it was.
Tom back home. Oh, we haven't met yet. What's your name? First thing I need you to get me over is you could tell them this initial version of events and leave out this whole, as you said multiple times, stupid laptop thing.
Because it was stupid and it didn't make sense.
Something doesn't make sense, it's generally not true. That doesn't look good. If I got up and I sat over there and you sat here, what would you think of me telling you that? All right?
Yeah.
You come back and Trisha's laying on the floor with an injury. You know, 911, boom, cops are there, ambulance, she gets treatment. And you did not do that, right? Do you have a conscience?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
And as she's laying in the back of the car, your conscience never kicked in and said, maybe she's still alive. Maybe I should take this opportunity to say to you, the wife, not just a human, but the mother of my child.
So you're insinuating because I didn't think that I don't have a conscience?
No, I'm not insinuating. I'm saying.
You made it seem like I had this whole grand. I didn't have any plan.
No,
I didn't know any.
This was the most poorly executed murder in history.
I didn't murder her.
Okay.
Two separate detectives had attempted to extract a confession from Stephen, but both approaches had proven ineffective. The aggressive and hostile interrogation tactics had only caused Stephen to become more withdrawn. It was evident that a change in strategy was necessary. That's when Detective Dan
Nah, for real, bro,
entered the room. Dan had recently joined the department, and this marked his first significant involvement in a homicide case.
All I want to do is try to...
Like, bro, this bro, like, nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, I guess he's kind of like, I don't know. He has good acting skills, bro.
Maybe you guys got an argument.
I think, I'm not gonna lie, bro, bro's a good murderer, bro. Like, not to, like, you know, idolize or anything, or, like, you know, not really say that, but, like, I don't know, bro. It's like he kind of, like, pre-planned everything, and, you know, he kind of knows what he's doing, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I also think this is also a little bit of luck, too, bro. He got a little bit of luck, lucky.
So tell me that story. I think you're a good guy. You're a family man. You're trying to do the best that you can.
Like, bro keeps on falling into the illusion he gets lost in the sauce, but then, like, he barely escapes narrowly. And then, like, you know, he gets, like, kind of lucky, bro.
And they will come up with the most horrific things.
So right now, the least he could do is, like, kind of lean into the child endangerment thing.
Just talk to me about...
And not about the murder thing.
Never text her otherwise. Right. Already late. She already left. I would never text her. And you're a good dad. That's it. That's all I was trying to do was just be a good dad. Just, okay, you love your mom?
Not really, because he left, apparently he said, oh, he left her at home.
Child support. Just more stupid stuff.
Not child support.
Yeah, there was a mix-up with the check, but that's not my fault because you told me this was your address, so yeah, that's where I mailed it to. And then she's telling me it's not the mailing address. So I'm like, that's not my fault. If you told me you moved, I did the responsible thing. I made sure the check was going to go wherever you moved to, your mom's house. And then she's just going on and on and on. Now I owe her more money and back child support. Which is stupid. I was like, just let me have your account information. Just an account number. I would direct deposit. This will never happen. And no, that's not gonna work. You can't do that. You owe me all this money. I don't want this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you're so bad. I don't know if you took a freaking crazy pill all the way over here and that really pissed her off. And it just escalated. And then I just moved her away, and then she slipped. And that's when she freaking fell. And I'm like, oh shit. I asked her if she was okay. It was like a weird sound. She didn't say anything, you know. And then I freaking panicked. And then I just freaking panicked. And it just went so fast. And then I pushed her. And then it wasn't push. I was trying to get her away. Just please stop yelling in my face. It's like, just, you know, like, if she was at that distance, fine. But she wasn't. And I'm like, please just stop. And so I went to move her away, and she slipped, and she hit her head. And I didn't mean for that. That wasn't my freaking fault. I wasn't. And then all I'm thinking is, great, now I've pushed her, and she's hurt her head. And I'm done. I'm just, everything I've tried to do, everything I've tried to be, is done because I made a mistake. I didn't even lose my cool. I just tried to move you away. I just didn't. She's hurt. Sorry.
The detectives had enough to charge him with murder, thanks to the evidence of their animosity, his numerous lies, and his recent
bro,
confession.
see, he could have just, like, kept his mouth shut, bro. Bro lying and made himself deeper, bro.
First, our top story, an arrest, as you heard, in the disappearance of that Hobestown mom, Trisha Todd's ex-husband, charged with her murder.
Right now, the sheriff's office.
Bro, he got arrested, bro. He could have gotten away with it, bro. But his own, like, it was literally his own hubris, bro.
That's right, Ashley and Michael. We are right off of Bridge Road, just west of I-95, where the sheriff's office has set up its command post. Sadly, they are on a search for remains of Trisha Todd. It was learned today that indeed she will never be coming home. She was murdered, and her body was dumped.
Stephen had the entire thing planned out. He had previously bought a chainsaw in North Carolina and acid, and had dug a hole in Hungryland Wildlife Reserve. Stephen said he had planned to kill Trisha in advance, but although he spent all day with her the day of the murder, he couldn't get up his nerve. Finally, Stephen told them he was determined to do it, and texted Trisha, their 2-year-old daughter who was spending the night with him in an Airbnb, was sick. When Trisha arrived, Stephen said he first tried to strangle her, but waited for her to regain consciousness so he could force her to reveal her email password and other information. Stephen said he planned to write fake emails to make Trisha's family think she had gone to Haiti on a mission trip. But when Trisha regained consciousness, Stephen said he beat her in the head with a club until she quietened. Then he choked her to death. Their daughter was sleeping in the next room. Stephen then took Trisha's body to a remote site in the Hungryland Preserve, where he had already dug a hole and readied a container with acid. It was there that he cut up her body with a chainsaw and buried her remains in an acid-filled container. He agreed to take them to her body in exchange for a 35-year plea deal that spared him the death penalty.
Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I would have just taken the death penalty, bro. Low key. Bro just got a 35-year plea deal. So I think bro only has like 35 years, bro. Like after doing all that shit. Nah, bro, that's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. Alright. Alright. Let me see. Alright, hold up. Let me see. 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 Oh shit. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna play ENA right now, bro. I'm gonna play ENA right now, bro. Hopefully it works, bro. Like low key. Yup. It's work. Oh man, hold up. Yeah, never mind. I want to check my Duel Links, bro. Hold up. I want to check my Duel Links though. I want to check my Duel Links. Nah, hold up. Yeah, hold up. I want to check my Duel Links first. I want to check Duel Links first. Yeah, I want to check Duel Links first. Like, low key. I want to check Duel Links.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna duel. Low key, I'm not gonna duel. Just low key wanted to get that daily login bonus, bro. Just wanted to get that daily login bonus, bro. Like low key, I just wanted to get that daily login bonus. So, wait, hold up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's play some E&A, bro. Let's play some E&A. After I beat E&A, low-key, I'm probably gonna get on Rocket League and play Friday Night Funkin' later. Alright, let's see how this game is, bro.
Oi. Nasteるんだ.
Shift to sprint. Yo, what is this, bro? What if I just leave? I see and that was an hourglass. Alright, I see light. What is this? Is that a bed? Yo, I was about to be like, yo, what the fuck? Or I opened it. What the hell?
Hope you don't mind, but could you tell me
where the hell is the boss?
ENA is searching for the boss?
Yes, I am the boss.
こんなわけないだろう、アホか。真に受けるなよいな。こいつはボスなんかじゃない。
Okay, you got me. I am not the boss, nor a penguin, but in fact, the great Dracula.
ああ、いったくいかれた野郎だ。こんなやつとはもうやってられるか。
I am not nuts. I am Dracula.
what are your pain points? What's your problem? What are our business struggles today? Let me help you invest in your future.
え？これだてのマルチか何か？難しいことは要してくれないか。
Bro, the game just started. What's going on?
Just tell me about this dumb job already.
仕事に積極的なのか。そりゃいい心がけだ。いや、そうだな。よく聞いてくれ。時間はだいぶかかったが、このおしゃべりがなんとかボスの居場所を突き止めた。だが一つ問題があるとすれば、お前は遅すぎた。今からそこに滅びた目の始末に行こうにも、もう俺たちには時間が残されてないんだ。
Seems I'm out of the loop. Shall we review the job description?
まあ、あんたのその変な言葉遣いで言うとすれば、俺たちが狙ってるのはボスの腹渡だな。こいつは俺たちの最大のワークターゲットってとこかな。
Understood. Aim for the target.
そう。なんだこれ、誰だタバコ吸ってるの。ダメだダメだ。このスモークのせいで肺がどうにかなっちまう。もうタバコのスモークは大嫌いだ。最悪だ。
Let's arrange our next ambush at the scene. Could you point out the boss's location?
こっちだ。こっちこっち。こっちに来い。見ろ。あの島が見えるか。ボスはどうやらあそこに潜んでるらしいんだ。変な。だからまずはこのスモークを消し去ることになるかもな。で、取引成立か
？ENA Dream BBQ?
あんたは元いた場所に戻れ。そして受付を見つけるんだ。どうすれば肺をパンクさせずにボスの元にたどり着けるのかを必ず聞くんだ。
That is most categorically doable.
あんたが思ってる通り、ここに座って仕事してると息苦しくなってくるよ。
I'm not gonna go into the red stuff because that could probably kill me.
You must be the entity that figured out where our target was. Is that verifiably true?
What? Did you call me a stinky penguin?
No, but I know a guy who could get you one.
I can hear your thoughts. Stop!
Alright. I know we're supposed to do something, but I don't know what to do in specific. I know we came from there. Oh, tab. Help needed? Alright. No need for that right now. Like, no need. Oh, okay. What about this? The door seems out of order at the moment. Yo, what's going on? I don't know what to do, bruh. Do I go back in here? Alright, this is the receptionist.
Did I catch you at an okay time?
Ah, encore vous? Allez-vous-en! Vous sentez la pauvreté. Allez manger des plats surgelés, sale limace à col rose.
I'm afraid that the smoke here is polluting our lungs.
Let's cut the crap. Yes, we'll get rid of it for us so I can deal with the man in charge. Quoi? J'espère que vous racontez des conneries de prolétaires. Vous arrivez trop tard. Le boss n'est même pas encore né. D'ailleurs, ce n'est pas de mon ressort de donner de tels ordres. Maintenant, revenez quand vous serez plus riche. Misérable mendiante pouilleuse démunie sans un sou et pochée comme les blés.
Who else is involved in the decision making?
Hein? C'est reparti avec les questions, c'est ça? Vous avez l'air très problématique. Are you poor with words or what? Let's talk, you chief assistant! Pauvre? Pas de gamme? Moi?
Worry not. You are still a child of God.
Vous jouez avec le feu, mademoiselle. Bon, écoutez, les genies sont les seuls à pouvoir arrêter la smoke. Tout ce qui se cache derrière les portes de cet endroit chante leur gloire. Et n'essayez même pas de manquer de respect aux portes.
Bless you for your business.
Alright. Well, I completed a mission. Alright, I can't go in there. Bruh. Alright. Without the doors? Alright. So I'm assuming I'm supposed to go to one of the doors. What the hell?
えな、あんたの会話をつけてたよ。忌々しいジーニーとドアについて聞いてたんだがね。もしあんたが探しに行くって言うんなら、
Oh, I can
俺
move.
は一緒には行けないみたいだ。
Yeah, I can't run.
いや、このスモークのせいで足が痛くってな。だからジーニーを見つけるのはあんた次第ってことになる。また連絡するよ。
Give me in some moments.
Who is this person?
Do you want me to turn around and roll my window down?
혹시 얘기할 사람이 그렇게 필요하시다면
제가 뱉을 수 있는 단어가 몇 가지 있는 것 같습니다. 저는 여기 온 지 얼마 안 됐어요. 여기에서 사람들이 내가 해야 한다고 생각하는 일을 하려고 저를 고용했거든요.
You look like a fellow entrepreneur. Let me shake your hand and collect your genius germs.
죄송해요. 제 업무표에 따르면 악수는 제가 하는 일에 포함되어 있지 않습니다. 그들은 단지 새로운 호스트와 지니의 취임식을 준비할 수 있는 누군가를 찾기 위해 저를 고용하였습니다. 혹시 그러한 사람을 아신다면 가능한 빨리 그 사람의 힐 샘플을 저한테 팩스로 보내주세요.
Alright, I got some fax numbers. Is this a piggy bank? Well, I guess so.
You're not fooling anyone, fraud!
Ну да, твоя правда. Меня звать Кей, а ты вот Энна. Я тебя тут миллион раз видывал. Тут что, фестиваль простаков и простачек? Ну да ладно. Ты видал уже одинокую дверь? Я от нее тащусь. Ох, не дождусь отправиться в плащ и добросовестно тусить, нарушая все законы. Вот в этот раз я точно повстречаю туалет.
Bathroom? You must be talking about the genie, true?
Джеги? Как странно ты называешь туалет.
I am the boss.
Boss of what? Hogwash?
Ah, Anna. Unpopular everywhere, aren't you? I have studied Anna for a long, long time.
Say, are you a professional stalker? Don't take it personally.
No, 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 no. Common mistake, but sad mistake. Stalker entities are inside crowd door, begging for autographs, for fame. No Piero the Genie equals no town.
Crowd door, is it? Sounds like we've got a busyness there, huh?
I am confident. You are unwelcome at the door. Piero the Genie is an entity with deviant tastes, just like me.
Alright. I want to see the doors I can go to. Okay, can't go to that one. I could have sworn there was another door. I think I already saw that one. But I guess not. So I guess I'll go here then. Yo, what the fuck? Sun and Earth to go to the bathroom?
変に思うかもしれないが、このドアのジーニーじゃないかと思うやつについて俺は何も聞いてないんだよ。なんだかどうも臭い気がするんだがね。ああ、にしてもここはナフタリン臭くてかなわんな。
Let's think on it. Gather info and ask questions. I will provide us with a factual truth about this gene.
え？バスルーム？あんた急に何言ってんだ？まあいいや、別にいたらいいんじゃないか？
Bro, what is going on, bro? This is some fever dream that shit. Alright, I know this open. Whoa. That's trippy. Toilet. Apparently I could have gone there.
Greetings. I shall be happy to explain everything to you. One person can be in two places at once. Although, the magician does not have to be in two places at once. He can be in one place at one time. Because he would be lost to the other person's mind. I'm glad we understand each other now. You are here because you want to be. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm here for our pending business with
Your stupid boss! Firstly, I need to get more info on this pointless cheat!
Ah, the bathroom. But of course, you are looking for it. That old witch is looking for it. Everyone these days is in search of the bathroom. Now, you didn't hear it from me, but the way to the entrance is... The way to enter the bathroom is through that giant orb you see in the sky past the bridge. But in order to reach it, we must create life itself.
What, trying to create a homunculus?
Go away, Anna, and get life. That shall be your quest today.
Okay.
Let me do some research and get back to you.
Alright, another job has started.
That's inaccurate. Could you tell me everything you know about this G?
そんなヨタ話に興じてる暇はないのです。バカタレがドアを開けっぱなしにしたせいで、ペットたちが消えてしまったのです。私のベイビーちゃん。
Babies or pets?
両方とも同じです。二つの存在、同じ人生。二つは魂の伴侶。それは4ついるのです。どうか見つけてください。そうすれば、たんまり銭を使わしましょうぞ。目に銭。
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what's going on right now, bro. And this feels like a fever dream.
I'll be right with you.
Like this feels like something I would see on like late night Adult Swim, like with those fake infomercials, bro.
Middle animal pardon. Jane House middle.
All right. Okay. Yo, what is that thing, bro?
Excuse me, Miss Boss Lady. Are you looking for the bathroom too?
Oh, I am no longer the boss of myself. However, I can teach you to grow your own one in a few short steps.
That is amongst the weirdest spells I've ever heard from a witch.
Do you by the chance of chances know how to reach the genie?
talk.
She said bathroom.
Let's not make any compromises. I must get rid of this smoke to reach the boss. And it looks like this bathroom could be the key to our business's success.
Actually, one of us went looking for the bathroom and promptly got lost.
This is exactly why we should have gone to the barge of it. We could have tried going to the bathroom from there.
Psst. We should go home. I am allergic to persons.
I got that reference. Hey!
Say, you seem like an entity who loves overworking themselves. And we seem to share the same final destination. Kind of. Would you be so kind to help us find our friend? I'll reward your hard work with something that could be useful in that, business of yours you like so much.
Bro, we're just taking jobs out the wazoo, bro.
Horrible choice, but precise. Anyway, the last time we saw her, she said she'd ask for directions inside of Seal House.
Oh no! What if she's already bloodless inside there?
Don't you remember? We saw her heading out from there to the complete opposite direction.
Ah, settle down, ladies. Maybe someone gave her fake directions. That's your cue, Miss Ina.
Time to get to work.
All right. Is in there. So I'm assuming I'm playing as Ina right now, so
oh no, non un altro. Guarda, mia signora, non passerai. Possiedo questo ponte. L'ho acquistato stamattina.
I'm the anthology anomaly! Step back, jackpot!
Ehi, ehi, ehi! Ascolta qui, cortigiana onesta! Ho appena vissuto il giorno peggiore della mia vita! Va bene? Ho combattuto 3 volte! No, 4! No, 5 volte! Mi sono lasciato con la mia ragazza! Ho ucciso mio fratello! E ora...
Bro, what's going on?
Mi scuso, mia signora. Le cose non sono state le stesse per me da quando quella strega urlante ha attraversato il mio ponte!
Hey, pal! My sympathy is gonna cost you for every condolence.
Aspetta. Condoglianze? Mia signora pensa che mi piaccia tutto questo? Essere un accumulatore professionista non è uno scherzo. Hai qualche idea di quanto sia stressante questo lavoro? Ad esempio, hai mai fissato qualcosa così intensamente per 10 minuti e all'improvviso diventa il tuo regalo preferito? Mi è successo al dannato obitorio. Era così vergognoso. Ok, guarda. Vedi quell'edificio distrutto e vedi quel gentiluomo là dentro? Quel giovane ha tenuto d'occhio le mie proprietà per tutto
Bro,
il
looks like
tempo.
a prepubescent kid,
Vuole
bro.
rubare le mie proprietà. Ma non è questo il punto. Voglio che smetta di guardarmi. Se trovi un modo per coprirgli gli occhi o qualcosa del genere, io farò... No, potrei darti la mia gratitudine. Qualunque cosa, non lo so.
Bro, another job request, bro.
Perfetto. Ora smetti di guardare le mie proprietà e vola via.
Oh, I just fell into the abyss, bruh. Alright.
What about... Who could dare? Of course. Delighted to help a business fellow.
Damn, another job, bro?
I disagree.
Guys, wait! I'm not doing what you say I'm doing! I'm not doing anything! I'm not doing anything at all!
Oh, I need... Yeah, I suppose then.
May I offer you a divestment opportunity?
Divestment? Are you making fun of my unemployment life? I don't care. Don't care. Go away. What? You are anal? You have a job?
It's more of a lifestyle. That's my destiny. What more could I do? God knows the rest.
Ew. I am nice to you, and this is the thanks I get.
What the fuck?
Entities like you get punished for the sins of others.
Tell me! I'm joking! Fell for it, didn't you?
Miss, could you keep it down, please? The pizza guy is right here.
You know, I'm pretty good at organizing words. I should be the CEO of organizing events or something.
Yeah, I just jumped over that bit. A little bit of platforming. basically trying to avoid seeing me. Somewhere a dog barks an alarm. Celebration event, it sounds like a party. What the heck? Oh. What if I press him again? Did bro just mog me? Like, damn. Like, I have nowhere else to really go. Whoa. No! Bruh. Maybe I'm supposed to leave and go back to this world? Maybe? There's no need to go back, find the bruh. Damn it.
Esci dalla mia prospettiva!
Bruh.
Vai a gironzolare!
Damn it. And I fell again. I really kind of don't know what to do. I don't know how to do any of this, bro. I need to find a way. I guess, but like, bro, what am I supposed to do?
Now we won't make it to the apartment. Get it over from.
Maybe move or anyone.
Bruh, these... Oh my gosh.
Dove pensi di andare?
Yeah, I really don't know, like... I really don't know where to go.
Mi hai fatto molto incazzare! Davvero molto incazzato!
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
more information about this prospect?
Oh, this place to drink a manium. I hate bathrooms.
What the fuck was that? Bro, what does this do? Damn it. Yeah, I won't be able to make it. Yeah. Cannot make the jump, bro. Like, bro, it's annoying, bro. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do, bro. I really don't know what to do. Alright. Ooh. All right. Bruh. Damn it. What the hell?
I should send my worky resume to the boss now. I'm super good with organizing bosses.
Ooh-wee.
Could you hurry, please? I miss my coffee.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the hell do I do, bruh? actually don't know what to do. Black out those eyes. Let me try to find like that last little buggy. Bro, that was stupid. Bruh. I actually don't know what to do. Oh my gosh.
I'd be surprised if she's still alive. 5 minutes alone with her would drive any entity to split into its component parts.
Bruh.
Rose! I just saw you!
I just had to know how to crouch because I don't know. I didn't know you could even crouch in this game. Bro, the walls are constricting. I think I found all of them.
なんと醜いサービスでしょう。来るのが早すぎる。おお、ありがたやありがたや。もう腹ペコなのです。これで食事にありつける。
Bless you for your business.
With prices this low, you can't afford a lifetime to wait.
Except for your eyes, so I'm gonna assume I'm gonna put it on this kid.
Oh, l'hai fatto davvero? Va bene, Rad. Cosa vuoi adesso? Pensavi davvero che ti avrei lasciato passare perché hai fatto una cattiva azione? Ma non essere un idiota!
Nah, he seriously died. Nah, he dead.
Oh, you aren't who I was expecting to see here. Did that kind young man from the bridge let you in too? What a gentleman. I hope he's having a good day.
Now he having a bad day. He just got exploded.
Anywho, I came here in search of the bathroom. I hope to clear my sins and have the truth revealed to me. But I couldn't reach it, and now, frankly, I'm stuck here. Could you find a way to send my corpse over to my relatives? They must be waiting for me at the square near Seal House. And be quick, I'll surely be dead before the day is over. Sweetie, I think I need to go to the powder room.
Bruh. Bruh, she's still there. Alright, nice.
sorry. I got carried away and tripped hard.
Then why are you still alive? I was hoping to sing at your funeral.
It's not too late. I'll kill both you noisy birds with one damn stone.
Okay, it's settled. We'll visit the Purge event on a later date. For now, let's just head home.
You fools! Sponsor my demons! Feed me the cash!
Oopsies? But of course. Clumsy of me. Let me see. What goodies do I've got tucked away in my pocket? I found this thingamajig in a very faraway land while on holiday. Actually, I think it was Ina who gave it to me. I thought it'd make for an interesting ingredient, but sadly, I don't know a thing about recipes. I'm no shaman.
Oh, heavens. It's almost time for the evening eulogies. We better get rolling, ladies. Goodbye, Miss Ina.
Bless you for your business.
May the gods forgive me for what I'm about to do. Hannah, step back! What had to be done was done, but what hadn't been done was done too. And now that it is done, it may be done again. Done, done, done.
Damn it! Shut up! You know, I don't even believe anything, but you're bleeding out some real bullshit here! You're a fluke!
Worry not. Trust me when I say sacrifices were made. Here's your reward, Anna. You birthed it. Unfortunately, it is not fully grown yet. I'm afraid you may need to gather the rest of the body by sewing this head. But those holes shouldn't be a problem for you to find around here. Now go, Anna! Reach that giant orb in the sky and be one with it. Now, it's your turn to go to the bathroom. Now, it's your turn to begin life anew! Possibly.
Bless you for your business.
Congratulations on owning your very own board member. Be sure to provide him plenty of dirt.
So I wonder, can I go back now? I don't even know. Bro, I still gotta go and find the damn bathroom. Face. What am I supposed to do now? I supposed to do? Oh shoot.
Move.
Sir Pilo. Sir Pilo. shit looks like a freaking Legend of Zelda mask.
I was looking along and I found a safe storable security bag. Just laying here.
I did not see this guy before. I don't even know what to do now. terrain. Almost there. Yeah, let's go. Bro, what the turd burglar?
Ena, いつまでもたもたしてるんだ。ジーニーはどうした？まさかあんたまだバスルームにいるのか？あ、こら、そんなトイレをうろちょろするもんじゃない。恥ずかしいな。なんでそんなこと言うんだよ。いや、ちょっと待ってよ。あんたトイレで懺悔してるのかよ。ああ、もうこうなることぐらい予測しとくべきだった。
Pardon me. My head hurts so much. Do you have any coffee? Any milk? Any bathroom?
No, big ass porta potty.
A giant bathroom. Ugh. It's not enough for this many bodies. I hate myself.
Yo, what? Bro, this is trippy, like what? What the hell? Yo, what the hell is going on, bro? I think I'm just destroying this place's village. Oh shoot. But it's like it's telling a story or something. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Shit's a fever dream.
Dear Genie, or to whoever it may concern, my job is to do everything possible to find the boss, for he is our target today. The smoke is in the way of our business and must be eradicated at once.
Αυτός ο Ρος που ψάχνεις γνωρίζεις το ιστορικό του, την οικογένειά του, το πρόσωπό του. Ακόμα και αν δεν μπορείς να απαντήσεις σε αυτές τις ερωτήσεις, φαίνεται να γνωρίζεις πολύ καλά ποια είναι αυτή η ανότητα. Παρά αυτή τη σιγουριά, το ότι εσύ και εγώ συζητάμε σε αυτό το μέρος λέει πολλά για την ανικανότητά σου να ολοκληρώσεις ένα τέτοιο έργο. Θα μπορούσε να υπήρχε δισταγμός στις δράσεις σου. Δυστυχώς δεν υπάρχει πολύ παραπάνω που μπορώ να κάνω για σένα αυτή τη στιγμή. Επιλέγω να σου υπενθυμίσω ότι το μέρος που βρισκόμαστε είναι πολύ μακριά από την πραγματική φυσική σου μορφή. Ωστόσο, μπορεί να κάνω μία εξαίρεση για σήμερα. Άγγιξε τις αναμνήσεις μου. Επιτρέψα μου να σου δείξω μια πραγματικότητα όπου πέτυχες τις βαθύτερες πόθους σου. Θυμήσου ένα. Το μόνο που χρειάζεται είναι το σωστό μέρος και το σωστό φαγητό.
Like those Japanese fans or like those anime ass fans, bro.
The issue with the bathroom has been resolved. Our business with the boss is our next priority. He will be down the drain in no time.
何に降りるって笑えないぞ。適当なこと言ってごまかそうたってそうはいかないからな。あんたの仕事は何だっけ？いい加減に一気に仕事を片付けるのに集中するぞ。はあ、もう二度とバスルームの話をするなよ。
Agreed. Toilets are death traps.
ああ、そうだ、言い忘れてた。あんたは何をしたのか知らんが、その効果は確かに現れてるよ。あの嫌なスモークがだいぶ消えたんだ。ご苦労さんだったな、エナ。おかげで随分仕事が楽になったよ。だがひょっとするとまだ別の窮地に立たされてるかもしれないぞ、エナ。ああ、まずい。こいつはピンチが繰り返されるぞ。
Ah, predicaments, huh? I'm good at those.
いいか、今あんたがいるところのドアが閉まろうとしてるらしい。そこに閉じ込められるかもしれないってことがわからないか。
Well, it's time to be that one drop inside the ocean full of opportunities. Am I right?
ああ、そうかそうか。あんたにはセールスの技とやらがあるんだったな。じゃああんた本当にやれるんだな。だから行ってきなさい。やれることは何でもやって戻ってくるんだ。
Sorry, I do not give change. Not now, thanks. What are you looking at? Do I owe you something? The second act feels too obvious. I came here to buy some vacations. Very informative. I don't like the cast. I prefer cash. Just arrived for the premiere. This is indeed one movie. I have seen this one before, but I am always happy to spend my time on it. This new island looked fancier in the catalog. Congratulations! Things are smelling much more valuable now. Good job, Ina. Why are those things around?
When I wanted to leave before, now it won't let me go back. Nah, what the fuck? Oh nah, became a mannequin. End of chapter 1? I'm not gonna lie, if this is actually the end of the game, this is actually like a pretty good game, bro. Like the visuals actually look really good, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a beam. I'm not gonna lie, I was quiet for most of this playthrough. Mostly because, like, bro, I don't really know what to say, bro. It just felt like a fever dream, bro. If anything, bro. If I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Like, it was like a fever-ass dream, bro. I knew there was gonna be end credit scenes. So I guess I beat it. I guess I beat the game, bruh. Nah, but overall, W ass game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Overall, that was a W ass game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was a W ass game. If I do say so myself, like low key. To be honest, I don't even think it's a bad game. I honestly think it was a pretty good game. Low key, I think it was a pretty good game. Next on our agenda for today, I did say I wasn't gonna play The Sims. Not playing Marvel Rivals. So the next stop on our agenda today, and I refuse to play Roblox. Not playing Roblox. Rocket League. Let's play some Rocket League, bro. Let's play some Rocket League. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying so hard to get a perfect, like a perfect score, like a gold perfect on Friday Night Funkin', which means getting like sick on all, it means getting all sick on one song, bro, in hard mode, bro. And I really want to do that, bro. I really want to do that. Cause I was trying I was trying so hard at the button the last stream. Like, if I'm gonna keep it a beam. I was trying so hard, bro. Like, low-key, I was trying so hard to do it, bro. And today, I might be able to do it, bro. But right now, let's play some Rocket League. I'm gonna play 2 rounds of double, and then 2 rounds of 1v1, bro. Like, bro, it's kind of crazy. Like, I wonder why Rocket League always just be throwing me in the fray like that. Like, shit. W. I guess we're tied now. I am not defending, bruh. Boom! I low-key thought I was gonna get in, bro. Pause. Nah, but W shit. Yo, that would have been mad. Nah, W shit, bro. That was nice. That's assist, bro. Even though I could have gotten it, so bro kind of stole my shot, bro. Like low key. Damn it. But it's still 5-4. It's still 5-4. It's still 5-4. Bro, are you kidding me, bro? Okay, that was bad. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of my fault. Skibbity Rizla? Bro. No. Alright, good. Bro, look at this dude. Overtime. Alright. Yo, I got this. Fuck. No, I don't got this. And we lost. Bro had one job and he couldn't do it. Damn it. my gosh. Yo, bro, where's my teammate, bro? Like, oh my gosh, where's my teammate? Yo, there's no fucking way. There's no way.